This is a basic sewing lesson for beginners with Quilting Grandma. Today is the first lesson and it's called Getting Familiar with Your Machine. Today I'm demonstrating on the Janome Gem Gold. I want to show you the parts of your machine so you're familiar with them. This is the basic. On this machine you can see all the different stitches that are available for this simple machine. You adjust the stitch that you want by looking in the window here and turning this bottom knob. And I can follow the picture with the picture of the stitching here will match this picture, and that's what stitch I would be stitching. I'm going to move it back to one of my 3 straight stitches. This is a close one, a medium one, which is the one I'm going to use today, and the basting stitch. There it is. Okay. The machine comes with a foot pedal that needs to be plugged in at this spot right here. It has both the electric cord that goes into the socket, which is right here, and the foot pedal. The electric cord and the on-off switch is right here too by the cord setup. Okay. The foot pedal I'll put down on the floor to use like a gasoline or brake pedal. The on-off switch that I showed you is just a rocker switch that goes on and off. I'm going to leave the light on right now so you can see parts of this part of the machine better. This here is called the presser foot. There's a little bar in the back of the machine here, right here by my index finger, to move the presser foot up and down. When you start sewing to thread your machine and stuff, I have it in the up position. When I'm sewing, it is in the down position. Below the presser foot are some little rough teeth. Those are called the feed dogs, and that helps feed the material through your machine. In the front is where this machine has its bobbin case, and it has a little thing that triggers up, takes the top off, and we'll learn how to put the bobbin in later. It also has an arm that you can open up by pulling off the sleeve, and a lot of your pieces are often tucked in here when you first buy the machine. It's also a storage compartment. But sometimes when you're making something that's round and you need to slide it on, it makes this easier to get around instead of having this thick distance here. You'll come with bobbins. Your machine will come with bobbins and a spool holder. The spool holder fits onto the machine in this little groove thing. Some of them will have an opening on the top that fits a straight one. This one has the opening that holds the thread on an angle like this. Here's a spool of thread. I'm going to put the spool of thread on like that. And this machine also has it just keeps the spool from pulling off of the spool holder, okay? It's kind of like a protective thing. So when you're ready to thread the machine, that's where we'll leave it right now. What else do I have here? There are a few more things I want to point out on this machine. We have a bobbin winder here, which we'll go through in another lesson. The bobbin snaps on, and this winder moves to when you want to be winding, moves to this counter like, and it moves away when you're done with it to pull off your bobbin again. This machine also engages the bobbin winder when you pull out the bigger of the 2 wheels, like that. When you do your regular sewing, you push the wheel in. One other thing I wanted to point out was the needle nail or screw here. This screw here holds your needle in place. Okay, if I want to take or replace my needle, I turn the screw and it gets real wobbly here, and the needle comes out. The needle is made with a flat side and a rounded side. The flat side goes towards the back into the hole there, pushed up as far as it can go, and you twist the screw until it's tight. All right. The presser foot releases to change feet by pushing a little button on this machine. It's the red button right here. And to pick it up, if you look at the presser foot, this part that goes up and down, there is a little piece there that it picks up on. A little cylinder piece. You put the presser foot in there, you go down, and it'll automatically pick it up. Push the red button, drops down again, you can put it in there, pick it up. Because you replace for a zipper or a walking foot, which we'll do in other lessons also. So right now, those are the parts of your machine. You have a tension thing for your bobbin winder, you have a tension thing for your regular thread, but we're not going to worry about touching those right now. Get to know your machine, and you'll be more familiar. The more familiar you're with it, the less scared you'll be about it. Thank you.